Welcome to Juicy News. We bring you latest and hot news all time. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button below and bell the notification icon. Please don't forget to share the video for others also to watch. A district court in Virginia has dismissed a case brought before it by Asin North MP Kennedy Agyapong against Loud Silence Media and its regular TV host Mr. Kevin Taylor. In the last quarter of 2021, Kennedy took Kevin Taylor to court in America, asking the court to take $9.5 million as compensation from Kevin Taylor for him because Kevin Taylor had made some statements on his With All Due Respect Extend version program he deemed defamatory. Kennedy Agyapong eventually filed to court, and after weeks of legal arguments from both legal teams of Kennedy Agyapong and Kevin Taylor, the ruling of the judge Liam O'Grady suggests Kennedy Agyapong have no basis for asking the court to take $9.5 million from Kevin Taylor on grounds of defamation. The judge cited many cases as references and stated Kennedy Agyapong failed to truly prove that as a public figure as he is, the said issues he said defamed him actually did. His case on all account has thus been thrown out or dismissed with 60 days grace period for him to appeal the judgment. Just listen to the details of the ruling from Kelvin Taylor.
We have some breaking news for you. It's very, very important that we, in fact, tell you what is happening when it comes to the case in court between myself and Kennedy Agyapong. So, I'll be telling you about what is actually happening, what has happened, and what we should be expecting between myself and Kennedy Agyapong in court. Remember, Kennedy Agyapong came to the United States of America and sued Loud Silence TV and Kevin Taylor. He sued us because he felt we had defamed him, defamatory. I think that's what defamation. Sorry, that's was his what was the basis for his court case. Tonight I'll be telling you about the status of the case. We will not be doing the social media segment, the editorial, and also the phone-ins, maybe the phone-ins a little bit, but tonight I'm here to read to you the ruling from the court and what the federal court has said. Judge Liam O'Grady has said in this case. So my mission here tonight is to, in fact, inform you or let you know that today we had the ruling from the judge who is actually presiding on this case. I'll be taking my time to read the 8-page ruling for every single individual to also have an idea. This document is a public document. In fact, when you visit PesaMonitor.com, I hope they have updated their site, PesaMonitor.com, PesaMonitor.com. That is PesaMonitor.com, PesaMonitor.com. You can go there and access.
Booking a Verbo holiday home means leaving all the craziness behind. Well, maybe not all of it. Crazy feels good when it has room to spread out in a place on the beach. A home of your own that's perfectly
says. I hope they have updated it, but if they haven't, I think by tomorrow you have the full ruling to read for yourself. So tonight we will just be reading what the judge actually ended up saying to myself and Kennedy himself and his legal team. Today, I've been given the nod to at least read this public document to the world, to Ghanaians, especially those who are very worried about Kennedy Agyapong and Kevin Taylor's case in the federal court. That's the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Virginia, which is in Alexandria. I will be reading every single thing in this document. I might not get it right. Maybe I might be making some mistakes as I read, but anytime I make a mistake, I'll try my best to go back and correct that mistake. I will do my best to do justice to this. This evening is it's all about legal issues. It's all about the ruling on the Kennedy Agyapong Kevin Taylor case. Remember, I like to say this on this show. that when we sit on this platform, or journalists like myself go out there to report on stories or try to find facts about stories, majority of the time they go in there with clean heart, clean mind. They just want to find the truth. Now, at the end of the day, all that I keep telling people who watch me is nobody is an enemy. We don't put people in a particular group, or in I'm choosing my words very well. No journalist, and I'm speaking for myself here. We don't set to say this individual is a bad person, this individual is a good person, so we're going to treat this person differently from that person. No, we only follow the facts. And when the facts are there, every good journalist tries their best to make sure that they explain it, they bring it out for the public to in fact have those facts to one way or the other educate themselves. The facts sometimes also protect people. So it's very important for people to understand that we never come on platforms. Journalists don't go out there, put their lives on the line, all because they hate some individuals. They go out there because they want to fight for the people out there. And I'll always say this, that we should not let people use power or use the judiciary or use anything that they think they have access to intimidate not just journalists, but citizens around the world, in Europe, in America, in Asia. If you know that whatever you are doing, whatever you are pursuing, whatever, especially journalists, whatever story you are actually working on, you should understand that it's about informing the people. It's about educating the people. So you should be at least very. You realize I'm being very careful about what I say, because I want people to understand that majority of the journalists around the world, like myself, there's no agenda against anybody. It's all about going after the fact, all about educating the people, informing the people. So we all have to learn something from this. So we're going to go ahead and read the ruling from the judge. And then after that, I'll open the lines for a few minutes and end today's show. I am not a lawyer. I don't have any legal background to tell you that what the judge said, the details, and trying to bring in the technicalities. My job here is to read what the judge came up with, or his ruling. So I'm not here to do some legal arguments here or try to let you know that I had some law degree. I don't have. I've just written LSAT in my life. I am not qualified to be a lawyer. The breaking news is about Kennedy Agyapong, who is the plaintiff against Loud Silence Media and Kevin Taylor, who are the defendants. Now, what I'm going to do now is I am going to read the ruling. Now, to sum it up before I start reading, you have to understand that the judge has dismissed the case Kennedy Agyapong took to court. He has dismissed.
ɛna anadwo yi ɛda nyankopɔn te asefoɔ no ase sɛ wabɔ yɛn ho ban ne yɛda so te nkwa mu ɛnɛm sɛ Ghana Blasters ne Nigeriafoɔ bɔɔbɔɔ no sɛ obiara nhyɛ bi. In fact, amanfoɔ bebree akoma yɛ ɔmo ya, but yɛbɛka nyinaa ne sɛ deɛ ɔmo betumi ayɛ na ɔmo ayɛ no, deɛ ɔmo ahoɔden betumi ayɛ na ɔmo ayɛ no, nti yɛn nyinaa ɛbɛkyekyere yɛn werɛ. Because nanka the area ne say ebetumi ahye Super Eagles, Ghana for betumi ahye Nigeria for, but antimi ankoba no saa. Enti ebia nyame ya adoma na ye next match no na yetumi aboye homoden. No di for Pamaguni Brand TV so ni. Na na bi me pese me no ka asem tiawa. Kelvin Taylor ne Kennedy Agyapong o masem na court issues no aba out say ya bo Kennedy nsem na gu. Na me no kasa tie ya bo Kennedy nsem na gu. Daddy Fred announcer papers wo ho. Daddy Fred wo ho. Ene me chiaw. Odifo apamago bra na bakeka wo nsem hunu ni biew. Daddy Fred na wo ka Kennedy Agyapong gum. Wo ka na Akufo-Addo asamba na wo ka gum asama enye no kre. Ensama ensa na mfata Daddy Fred na wo ka. Nanka panimu a watu kwaya kwatena abrochira kwatena obi man so de nka esa wo kansama As I say, who can some my yensem, papa? Daddy Fred once I want him a guase. Daddy Fred over tna radio so and our Facebook can say Kevin Taylor Granny and a Kevin somebody two jan and then yet once I want him a guase. Moka America, it is a Ghana woman. And a Ghana judges and I the omupebia, meboa. So say ye bu asem no, ye bu Canada Agyapong so, a fair matter on only the judges natem. Judge na me kama sem tia wana mako, judge na wabua Canada for and then. Ah, Kevin Taylor abekano, ye dear begu hono, a face to Canada mediatem. Canada, oniatem. Canada, o mediatem. Said ye bu on a for first na. Or sending Sas Sembia Cocotua, or Tina Ghana TV so, or one TV so did Ghana judges and atem no, on yasa, near Radia. So ye bema on Tina TV so, net 2. Na on Cassantia high court no, ni decision ban only the court no swatem, near Radia Bessie. And then ye behu the PM. And then ye behu the Kennedy so ye bema. Sadi okekanin some odin in sub table so no. Min ni Canada atem. Min kasentia no ba se Canada Japan so ye bema odidi mama atem enko ba bia. Odidi bavrola atem enko ba bia. Gana odi obi atem. Akufo adokro ye no oka obi asem enko ba bia. Odidi judges nyina atem including Chief Justice enko ba bia. Ne na sem no odi ko high odi ko court to America no. Ye bu ono Canada for. Enti ometna net 2 sesia. No respond on country court na wo US ne say wajimi. On respond on kasa court no a omubu anasem wo US no say ho na okotena ye. Okotena kan say wo mu kum nkofo no kura onimon. Ho na otena ye okotena US no de ne nsam ba abonten me say ye bua Canada for. Ye bua Canada for eno na me sha ase ana me bo no. Ye bua Canada Japan for so wo so wo ye bema. No the deep obiatem e wo Ghana oni di judge na wo US natem ye bua no for na nima gu ase Canada ye bema pa say the okaso ye bema kompreko mi throw challenge man what did the Ghana judges atem what did your mama atem what di obiatem wo Ghana akufo adokora what di natem wakasa ti obia wo Ghana sa wo ye bema me true challenge we am say Canada Japan a compre ko a wo so ye bema no wo do nsa twi table so no bra out Ghana judges monfa wenye suade monsia bibi mfrim Ghana judges ebua tan ema nipa ye fi so woska sabi o judgment bi ba wankasa wotumi trase bisa ho say adentina sa judgment we aba ye bua Canada for ye bua Canada Japan for ne on metna ne 2 non respond no kase judge no kan sem no on kasantia no se Canada so ye bema me masema me kan nyina no hwe adofo no se wote ho na wo ye ade ana wo hwe ne yie hwe Daddy Fred nsema Daddy Fred papa na ni afi obi a wo yire menyi ni sasa na yire tunufo no woti a timi betna Facebook ake kansem hunu aka nsama mfaso ni so minkwate metia yesese wa broni onu Daddy Fred ne hopsi adoye abetna ayisu se wa broni akowia bayire enti munkofo me no muni nyanza pa Daddy Fred woni nyanza obi de president what to me de president play mu what to me the president hotel okoda what to me the pictures abegu abonten sa nipa na se wo ka no kro se wo twa ntro ese se wo ka asam ma na komato no yem ese se wo ka asam ekrokro no ese se wo de ne betena radio su ka se wakowia bayire ese se wo de ne betena radio su say Daddy Fred wenya futuo ma Daddy Fred ye bua Canada for judge na true Canada nsam na gu enti sa wo so ye bema koya api Daddy Fred sa wo bema koya api uti US As I say, usua nyansa that the Fred. When you baby when you duru no. What to kwan who experience as I say usua nyansa as I say woman wadwene ye adwuma enisa woman politics. Ede wo kɔ ɛbɔ mframa de wo kɔ nifa ne benkum. Sananado ya ade na ya bonabaso. Sananado ya ade na nya ka kire no. Sakana di asamba na ya kasakana di asamwe di ya sakana di asamba na nya ka kire no. Kana di Agyapong ye nyina ne ya bonabaso because ne enim se wo ka no kore but eduru ba bi ne ehu se kana di nsama wo ka no enye no kore. Me say ye bua kana di fo. Asam odi fo pamako make nyina ne se kana di Agyapong se wo ye bema odidi bofro letter atem odidi asiedu nkadi atem mama kura de oye nchina no wayirem odi mama atem oye kwasempani no obahye ne fie odidi mama atem odi obi atem Ghana kana di nyesa kana di nkotena na etu sesia na onye saa na yenhwe so oye bema na onni di judge na atem o US me yenhwe enne ne yebehu se kana di Agyapong ochena me san wo so saa asem yo ochena me san pejaba ochena odi fo pamago meka ho asem se Canada si wo ye bema onko radio so no onko ka ho asem se judgment na e baaye no onni di judge na tem sade ye bua na saase o se judges bia ka asem a obetra na tu a odidi judges e wo Ghana atem no Ghana for judges mumfa we nsua nyansa Ghana for judges ebinum a mu fi se Canada Agyapong atom no Ghana judge ne tumitena asem so na former IGP de na sam court na yetimi catch enti Ghana yenim nguade yetimi catch former IGP say nkofo wo ya wo de wasam afro wo de court room o say wo hweye ema IGP ni withdraw the case enya ni wusam nkofo wo de ade wasam afro wo ne de wo mu hu enti withdraw case Ghana court nko na wo be hu bi me say me de masam oba wie ye bua Canada Agyapong for Canada ye true ne nsam na gu ye bagu Kelvin podo ono nso betwa o damage sa wo pese dua mu mmokwaku a ebubo awe homa adwene a wo Canada wo faaye no de na wo pese emra Kelvin Tera so no judge ne se wo nsam no kura wo bagu because wo hwe nsam na nyansa bia nim nsam na wo de ba du court no wo ye public figure we are public figure. Kelvin so your public the program now on ya no ono so niema ebegu network no so and na Facebook no ka ho asem enti Canada wonni evidence bia Canada yes wonni evidence bia e back wasem no enti no wasem no yensemhunu yensemhuhuo yensama mfaso ni so nyansa nim enti court na bagu enti Canada me se wo ye bema sade wo kano se wo Canada wo ye bema tena radio so na di judge na tem nyame nka obi biara ho nyame nya wakoma so abisade ma wo nyame moa nyame boa ochena ye besa aka me se Canada Agyapong so ye bema omra ba bi o bia ompie sa wonne na se ne ho nwo so a ompie mra omfiri ne bom mra wo dadi Fred nso no nyansa sua ma wo sua nyansa no wanyini dadi Fred wanyini ma politics anyimu ma politician emmo sekefa enko ha ma ha hweyie asem wei enye afutuo emma ene wo anasa newspaper no unka nyansa sem bia wo because nsama wo kana eduba bia bon nsama wo kana nyansa bia nim dadi Fred nyansa bia ni wo nsama wo kam wo ye panini enti kasase nyansa ni asem bia ni wa wo dadi Fred wa beka no wa nansa nyansa ba ko pekura wo unka nyansa bia wo de bia wo ba wo de blind side na wo support niema ekoso enye minim sa Canada ba ho na obro sika kakra di a minim se yetua wo kankofo bi wo Ghana na yetua kade a minim na obi a wo watra brochire asabi sabio wo enjoy ya brochire no enti kansamfu bi wo ha ba support Canada Agyapong me say sade wudidi Ghana for atem no said you did Ghana judges atem no did the warm atem. Did the Ghana judges atem? Kasatia won na ya do ko US. Afa US judge na abua for Canada come out. Canada come out. Nobody do one atem. Come and insult them. Come and insult that judge who ruled your case in United States. Come out. If you are man, come out. So we a bear man. Ukura mienu a brabonten. Where the owo TV o sorry free with them na bre TV ni so na tu. Na beke kansem. Na ye hwe de nke beto. So wo bear man, me se brabonten. Ya men kan obi biara ho. Ya men mo ho ban. Onye makoma so abisade ma mo. Nyame ma wo nso ade epa. Nyame onko so wanda ne ho adi nkirew. Ade biara da wakoma so bia no Bible say ma wo wani nka awurade ho no obeye de wakoma pa ma ho. Me mpa bo nyina ne se awurade mfa wakoma so abisade nyina ma ho. Awurade ntie wusu frɛ wate. Bible say awurade no ɔma de a wabre tumi. Na de woni ahome so no ɔma na home ɛdɔɔso. De woni ahode na awurade nyankopɔn ma na ahode dɔɔso. Awurade nya wo saa wate. Ɔma yie ni adoye ni wachi. Awurade nyankopɔn ɔmmɔ wo ho ban wo ne wabusua wo ne wo yire wo ne wo ma awurade mmɔ mo ho ban ade biara wo bisa wo mpaabo mu no awurade nyankopɔn ɔmfa ma wo esan so ye awurade ɔyɛ ade nyina so tumfo yɛda na ase ɛwɔ Yesu Kristo di mu. This is Brown Eye TV. Brown Eye TV sunie share na subscribe mane nkoto mpanimfo nanim Ghana fo mpanimfo enkonkoto o manim no wo munhu sɛ ye bua Canada Agyapong Canada ye bua no fo on sa metena TV so na onkeka ne nsɛm a ɛyɛ okeka ne na tu ne bio ne yɛbɛhwɛ Brown Eye TV sunie odifo opamagunie ciao me nyame jaw bye bye.